How you doing, America? I think it's time that I stop messing around and I put my money where my mouth is and finally do the ultimate taste test between the superpowers, the royal family that is fast food. How about my ceiling, huh? Get a smoke detector there. It goes beep, beep. If there's smoke, it's not. It looks like an office from the 90s. But I grew up in the 90s, so what are you gonna do? The big three to me in terms of the fast food game, it's easy. The royal family is McDonald's, Burger King, Wendys. I consider McDonald's to be the ultimate for whatever reason. Maybe marketing. They were in my mind at least, they were the first. They were the go-to. Everything was based sort of around that. Do you know what I mean? That said, I don't know if I've ever had a Big Mac. I was always a Chicken McNuggets kind of guy. And I like their chicken sandwiches. I like their fries. But what really separates McDonald's from the pack, to me, has been their breakfast. The McDonald's hash brown, in my very humble opinion, is the greatest fast food item amongst all restaurants, fast food restaurants. But we're not doing that. We're doing the burgers, we're doing the chicken sandwiches, and we're doing the fries. That's what this is. So we're going to do that with McDonald's. Now, Burger King, I feel like, had their heyday. In the 90s, I don't know if you remember, Mr. Potato Head was their spokesman, talking about the fries all the time. He was on the television and raving about the fries. He's not Mr. Potato Head anymore. By the way, he's just Potato Head. It's no gender. They took away the its gender. It's just. But this was the 90s. People had genders specific back then. Crazy times, I know, with the genders and the office ceilings. But I liked their fries. Here's the other thing about Burger King. I don't know if I've ever had a Whopper. Weird, right? I mean, I must have. You'd think I must have. I'm 33. I know I've had the Whopper chocolate crunchy candy at like the movies once, maybe. But I don't know if I've ever had the burger itself. So we're going to taste test that. Now, I will say this. I did have a couple weeks ago, which is fairly recently, the Burger King came out with a new sandwich. I forget what it's called. The McCluckin? No, it wouldn't be the McCluckin. It would be the King Cluckin? The McKing? The McChicken. No, it wouldn't be the Mick. That's McDonald's thing. See? It's so ingrained in my brain. It's McGrained. But that was delicious. It was an incredible chicken sandwich. It was the best chicken sandwich I've ever had from any fast food restaurant. I'm talking Popeyes. I'm talking KFC. Although I don't get sandwiches from Popeyes or KFC. I get just fried, just a bucket, and you shovel it, and it's greasy, and it's wonderful. But they're not part of this game. They're not. They're too genre specific. Do you know what I mean? They are great at what they do. It's niche. Same thing with Arbys. That's what you do if you want faux roast beef. Arbys is great. I'm not saying they're not. I know that their menu has branched out recently. Everybody's branching out. Just trying to compete, trying to be relevant or whatever. Trying to be hip, man. Hey, how you doing? It's hip. Cool. It's cool. It's wicked cool. Checkers. I don't know what the deal is with Checkers. I think there's like one in New England. over on like Route 1, the coast. I don't even think it's a restaurant. I think you just sit in your vehicle. What if you don't have a car? What if you don't have a car and you want Checkers? What do? You walk up. It doesn't make sense. I don't know how it works. I've never had Checkers. So they're not part of this. The third member of the fast food royal family is Wendys. Wendy is the daughter of Dave Thomas, who was very visible. He was the spokesman. It's like a family. I feel I am biased going into this, that I'm a Wendy's guy. It feels like a family. You're going into their kitchen and they have, see, again, I don't remember their burgers. I know they're shaped like squares, which is fun. I have to try one of those too. The chicken sandwiches are good, not as good as the new Burger King. Their fries are really good. But two things that set them apart, in addition to being like a family. When I was growing up, Wendy's had a taco bar, or a salad bar, I guess. But you could make tacos. They had like the shells. You'd go up, you'd order whatever you wanted. I want a burger with fries and a Frosty. Normal order. But you could then go over to this salad bar and just make tacos, which is kind of encroaching on the Taco Bell game. Now again, Taco Bell, one of my favorites. Too niche. They're not part of this. So we're gonna go to the big three. I just ordered Wendy's. It's on its way, allegedly. You know these people. Oh, I'm gonna go. Oh, there's a mall. I'm gonna go in the mall for 4 hours, and then I'll deliver the food. You know how it works. The people these days. It's. Oh, the other thing, Wendy's chili. Wendy's chili, for me, is a game changer. It's not very stew-like. It's not thick. It's more, some people might say, watery. But I enjoy that. I enjoy that in Wendy's chili. Cheese, no cheese. You have an option. You can dip their fries. You can dip the nuggets. You can dip whatever you want. You can dip your head in the thing if the bowl's big enough. You know what I'm saying? Folks, Wendy's chili is such a delightful option that I will have it in the winter. I will have it in the summer. I don't really care. So I did get some of that today as well. Jack in the Box, that would maybe be in the royal family list, but it's a West Coast thing, I think. The menu is outrageous. You can get 2 tacos for $1. At least you could. Or like a really good burger. Really good fries. I don't think there's anything not on their menu. Jack in the Box, wind it up. Blah! Here's a bunch of food. Any food you want. That's kind of their deal. The commercials are creepy. Burger King commercials are creepy. If you're afraid of clowns, McDonald's commercials are creepy. Although I don't know what's happened to Ronald. I don't know if they have let him go. I hope not. The whole Ronald McDonald land, there was a land named after him. Strangely enough, he was not the mayor. Mayor McCheese was the mayor. So maybe he was just so gregarious that he elected one of his friends. They were like, oh, you be the mayor. And he's like, nah, you, McCheese. And the guy's, he doesn't look well. His head is a burger. And then there's the purple thing. I forget his name right now. The Hamburglar. Everybody seems to have made up with the Hamburglar, even though he's a burglar. The whole cast of characters, the ball pits, I feel like they've removed a lot of them because they didn't want to target child obesity, which is a shame because that was really their plug. Fat kids. I was a fat kid. I can say that. But I think the Happy Meal is still a thing. They definitely still have the toys. Gotta love the toys. But I'm also pretty sure Burger King and Wendy's... Does Wendy's have toys? Interesting to note. But that's not what this is about. This is about taste. That's why we're doing this. I'm trying to think if I missed any big fast food chains. I'm sure I have. But again, genre specific, niche. This is the royal family, baby. And in my head, McDonald's is the king, despite Burger King being called the king. They're more like, the misfit son who goes off the rails and then comes back and he's like, all right, I'm sorry. And then Wendy's, I don't know, I wouldn't even call Wendy's the queen because McDonald's is such a threshold. He's like Henry VIII. Wendy's is more like the daughter, the princess daughter, you know, with the red hair. So anyway, I don't know where my food is. I ordered it like 17 years ago. But we're going to do the first taste test. And we're going to see how it is. I'm not going to do it all on the same day. That's insane. That's like Fast Food Nation or what's the movie called? Super Size Me. With Danny Fettuccine. Danny Bonalucci. Dan Belushi. Dan Belushi. With the red hair. Looks like Don Most from Happy Days, but it's not him. I forget his name. But we're not doing that, because that's stupid. As you see in that film. We're just going to do one every couple days and just, I'll tell you. I'll remember how it tastes. I mean, you know. I'm not like a goldfish over here. I bet, though, fried goldfish, probably on the menu at Jack in the Box. I'm telling you, they have everything. Anyway, we'll be right back.